Hey, what's up guys? We're jumping over the river to hammer some towers with a new Super Cycle Hog Rider deck. Because the Little Prince is a champion and you can only get one of them on the field, it allows you to have a 3-card cycle. By cycling 4 Elixir total, Skeleton's Fire Spirit, and either of the 2 Elixir small spells, you're already back to another Hog Rider, which makes it impossible for any other deck to keep up with you. And when they don't have buildings in cycle, you can have an Evolved Knight in front of your Hog Rider to tank for it. The opponent's units have to waste a ton of time finishing off the Knight before they can even think to fight the Hog Rider, giving you opportunities for ample hammer hits. And when you knock back and slow down their units with a snowball, you'll be knocking up the tower with more Hog Rider damage. With Evolved Knight, Mini P.E.K.K.A, and Little Prince, that's all the defense you need. If you're good enough, you can defend almost anything with this deck. The ranked 28 player in the world is hammering his way up the ranks with this Hog Rider deck. It's time to cycle circles around our opponents to earn massive hammer hits and assert dominance. A whole lot of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. We got the fastest Hog Rider cycle deck in the game. There's no shot that opponents are going to be ready for this. The Hog doesn't get a hammer hit because he goes in for a log and he also goes in for goblins. Really well played on his end, the ABC. He's teaching us how to defend out here. So I'm going to go in for a Knight in the spot that most people would drop their miners just because they're so scared. They're conditioned to guess that we're going to have Tornado. So we dropped 3 Elixir, he dropped 3 Elixir, and now he has to get the counter push and clean that up. The one thing that I've realized is Mini P.E.K.K.A is a phenomenal answer to Little Prince. It one-taps it. So y'all are about to be able to see how valuable this is going to be. So I'm going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. He's not going to click the ability fast enough, and yeeted and deleted. And then he loses the Guardian too. He drops 6 Elixir, and we dropped a solid like 4. So we'll take that all day long. Wait, he's going to drop even more Elixir on defense. He's freaking out right now. The Mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't get a hit, but it was pretty close. So ABC, always be closing. I'm going to be closing in on you with the Fire Spirit, bro. I think you're going to go Goblins. I'm not going to try to make a prediction or anything. If you eat 300... Oh my gosh. He eats the damage and he drops to the Knight. This guy is rattled right now. So if he goes in for a miner and we can catch it with a Mini P.E.K.K.A, that'd be hilarious too. Yup. You thought the Knight was out of range and we said goodnight to you with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So now I can go in for a Hog Rider Mini P.E.K.K.A and also have... pretty good counter push here. He's going to click the ability. So yeah, Little Prince is a little bit broken. Just that much, guys. Completely cleaned up my counter push despite us dropping, I think, 10 Elixir there, which is a lot of Elixir spent on a single Elixir investment. So we're going to go for the Evolved Knight right on top of his Little Prince. I can go for a Fire Spirit on his Goblins wherever he's going to drop them, because think about it from this perspective. Guy does not have the card cycle he wants because he just used his log. So if he can't log away the Fire Spirit, and he's got to use like Goblins or something, maybe he's going to sacrifice a Royal Livery and a Knight like he did there. Spend a lot of Elixir to get nothing. So we're going to get Skeletons down here on the Miner, and then I'm going to get a log down on the Goblins to finish everything off. I was hopeful that we would be able to push the Goblins like still into the log. I thought they would like go back towards our tower, but it didn't happen that way. All right, so Little Prince coming down, Evolved Knight from our opponent. I think I want to go for my own Little Prince and knock back all of his stuff. Yeah, if you're going to go for your Guardian can't shield you anymore, bro. Mini P.E.K.K.A directly on Little Prince. Nice. And then we can go Hog Rider. So remember, the guy's got Bomb Tower. We have no way of breaking through that because we don't have a spell. But I think we can go for, like, smaller spells like a Snowball, maybe. Do we have a way of out-cycling him? Because if we get the 3-card cycle from the champion, then I think we might be able to unlock some shenanigans. So I'm going to go in for Skeletons here just to go and pull his Knight a little bit. And I'm going to go for my Little Prince in the back. It's okay if he poisons this. I actually expect him to poison this. So yeah, there it is. We're trying to unlock the 3-card cycle because you can only get 1 Little Prince on the field at a time. So this Hog Rider right now is not supposed to break through. We're just going to get back to another one. Look, we're already back to another Hog Rider before the first one even died. That's what we call ridiculous. The Evolved Knight's going to be tanky. We go for the log. And now our Hog Rider is starting to get targeted by Goblins, but he still isn't able to kill it. And then the Knight's coming through. That's what we call absurd value, baby. That's the reason that this deck is so good. Go Little Prince in the back, let them poison it, and cycle multiple Hog Riders. It's going to happen again. Same thing that we did last time. Skeletons, going for the log here. Try to break through the building. If we can, that would be awesome. If not, it doesn't necessarily matter, because then we go in for another Hog Rider. This time, you're definitely not back to a building. You're going to go Goblins. We can snowball them, and then we get that Hog Rider hit, and we walk with a win. So GG and well played, buddy. Pleasure taking your tower, and you don't need Earthquake to break through bomb towers, apparently. Just use the 3-card cycle with the Little Prince, cycle 2 Hog Riders, and take the free win. Most of the time, Minor Poison hard counters Hog Rider. The building will always block the Hog, and then they go for Minor Poison that gets directly on tower. But this super spammy Hog cycle deck is built different. You outcycle their buildings and hammer them down with the Hog. And after digging that Minor Poison player's grave, we're around top 1,000 in the world. Hey, what's up, Connor? Instead of having Dark Knight Slayer 67, he's just got his real name. You gotta appreciate that. I'm gonna go in for a Hog Rider here because he just used his Zap. He's probably not gonna have the right card cycle to deal with the Hog. Obviously, if opponents are gonna be running Fireball and Zap to counter a Hog Rider, that's a lot of Elixir spent. And then the Skeletons locked onto the tower. In the most unlikely sequence of events, the Skeletons become the Wink Edition. Actually getting damage where the 4 Elixir cost card wasn't able to. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. I love the Snowball Slow effect. I think that's probably why. All right, if we go for a Little Prince and counter the Mega Minion, I bet my opponent's running a Lava Hound deck because we see Fireball and we see Zap. Nothing else really makes that much sense. I bet you our opponent is probably going to go in for Barbarians, Guards, or Skeleton Army right now. So I would love to log on top of the Tombstone when the Hog Rider gets one hit and time it exquisitely. So the Hog Rider hit comes down and then we eviscerate all the Skeletons from the Tombstone. Wait, I wonder if that's targeted by the tower. It wasn't. Little Prince is going to stay alive. Let's go. Forcing out Barbarians, his best answer to the Hog Rider. So with that out of sight, we're going to go Hog Hammer with all our might. You already know that is 100% the play. You guys think 2.6 Hog Rider is strong? This deck is infinitely better. Just because you've got Little Prince, you can outpace everything. I could snowball on that for some extra love, but it's better for us to go Little Prince, get some extra value on defense, get the conversion to offense, and make our opponent a sad Sir. Also, simultaneously, I could maybe go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. and a Night Push. I'm considering doing it. Oh, he's going to Fireball on the Little Prince. He's going to Fireball on this for sure. But is he able to if we get the little Knight thing down in front? We got 2 Knights out here. We got the Guardian on the left and the Knight on the right. Wow, this is incredible. How do we have such good value? I think we can Snowball and kill the Skeleton Dragon. Going for a Fire Spirit afterward. Snowball Slow is ridiculous. That's only going to get 1 hit on my tower. That's so unfair. And I love it. Okay, we're going to go with Little Prince. He's probably going to go in for Barbarians on this. He's got the evolution, so that would make the most sense. Let's go and drop our Guardian so we can maybe take the tower out on the left. Or what is going to happen? Let's log on top of the Tombstone so we can't get Barbarians down. So the Evolved Knight goes in the right. Guardian snagging the tower on the left. Let's freaking go, baby. All right, we're going to get Skellies down here. I think that we can maybe go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. on top of the Evo Barbs. And then we can get a Knight down on the Skeleton Dragons. Then we can cycle back to another Little Prince. With the Fire Spirit, we should be able to one-tap all the Evo Barbs. That's nice. And then we can Snowball to get back to another one. He's going to Fireball and Zap. There's no doubt in my mind. Yep, there it is. Let's get a Knight down. Let's get a Fire Spirit. Let's go for Hog Rider. Let's just lose the tower on the left, but guarantee a defense against the balloon on the right. Okay, all we need to do is go for a Log and a Snowball, and we somehow beat a Lava Hound deck without a building and only having 1 anti-air answer, aka the Little Prince, and that's all we need. Just a little bit of love for the Lava Hound, and then the rest is history. GG and well played. That was a crazy win. Just looking at our deck, if I had to say, hey, I'm going to win this, I would have extremely little confidence, but the Little Prince gives us the biggest boost. When you think you're dead, the Little Prince will flip the odds on its head. And we're flying through the ranks to 589 in the world. This guy is a top 6 in the world finisher, one of the best players in the history of Clash Royale. Let's go. I don't know who he is, but I think he's Japanese, and I know that my friends know who he is. So I'm going to go for Skeletons here, and then I'm going to go for a Fire Spirit on the right-hand side, and we're going to go for a Hog Rider maybe. What can we do? Let's Little Prince in the back first play, actually. So, well, it's not really first play. It's like the first meaningful play that isn't just a cycle card. I want to go for a Hog Rider here. I can go for a Log. I can go for a Snowball. There are so many different possibilities. All right, I'm not going to do any of them. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to click the Little Prince ability because I know that this is going to be able to knock the bowler away and possibly kill it. That was a great play. Let's go, guys. We finessed the bowler. Does Little Prince lock tower or does it hit his Little Prince? Okay, it hits his Little Prince. We're winning against the top 6 player in the world. Let's go. I don't know how long that's going to last, but we are winning right now. Oh, not for long, I guess. Unless we can get a mesmerizingly good log on top of all the graveyard skeletons and then not take too much damage. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. wandering back is not ideal, but it is what it is. We can seal the deal with the Hog Rider Mini P.E.K.K.A. counter push and also have the Knight. The Knight one-taps Goblin, so that's huge benefit for me, keeping that Knight alive. Y'all might think it's stupid, but it's actually pretty big. All right, we're going to Snowball. I don't think that really did anything. Maybe it gets a hit. Oh, no way! That was the most calculated snowball ever. I definitely knew that was going to get hit, guys. 100%. No, I got so lucky. I love when that happens, though. All right, come on. Let me beat someone much better than me. Let's do it, Clash Royale. Let's do it live. Okay, the next strategy that we're going to do is we are going to go through with everything that we got. We're going to go like Mini P.E.K.K.A, go Hog Rider, because we can't defend against a Bowler Graveyard right now, so we're going to try to make sure that he can't do that, you know? You're picking up what I'm putting down, my dudes. If you can't defend, you got to attack. And that's how we play. We're going to knock this back, and then I think we want to go in for a Knight. This is looking not that bad anymore. Little Prince popping off. Little Prince putting in work. All right, so Log Snowball does kill those archers. That's a huge interaction that most people don't know. And then we can get our Knight down. And then we can go for a Log and not lose our tower, possibly. Maybe. Nope, we lose our tower. Dang it. Is there any way that we take a tower here too? Through a Bowler and Goblins. We just need a Hog Rider hit. I have simple needs. No. Don't snowball me like this. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose this game against the rank 6 player in the world. Man, if an interaction just went slightly different, this could have been so much different. All right, wait. What if we do this? And then he doesn't, like, finesse this. Is there any shot in heck? There's no way, right? There's no chance. We have to take an entire tower here. But we've got the Guardian and the Little Prince. No way! Please! Wait, this is so close. No! 100 HP on the left-hand tower, and his tower on the right was 300. If we just got one more Guardian hit, that would have been it. That's one of the most ridiculous losses I've ever had, but he's also one of the best players I've ever played against. There's no shame in losing to someone that finished number 6 in the world, and that was an incredibly intense and fun match. It's time to bounce on the next one and bounce back there. Hey, yo, the guy's got a Graveyard banner, and after losing against Graveyard, we need redemption, and we need it now. I'm going to go Hog Rider and try to get some damage, but it's probably not going to get a connection. It's almost certainly going to get tornadoed or building. Wait, no way. No way. Redemption Arc. 2 Hog Rider hits? Light work, man. That's so lucky. Never do I get that amount of value for my Hog Riders. They always get countered by like a Mini P.E.K.K.A, Mega Knight, building, or something, but this Hog Rider, it wants us to win. It's manifesting the luck. We're in a Fire Spirit here. We need to cycle the Evolved Knight a little bit faster. I'm kind of being a fool not doing that. We know he's going to have Tornado, so how do we play this? I think we go Hog Rider and don't let the Baby Dragon lock on. And then we can go in for a Little Prince. Kill the Baby Dragon a little bit faster. Go in for Skeletons. Go in for a Fire Spirit. Maybe get back. I don't know. I'm going to go for a Log here instead, just to guarantee that we can go and kill everything, hopefully. Nice. That is so nice. All right, we can go in for a Knight on his Knight. We're going to drop it really late, though, so then we fight closer to our side and then have the Knight at maximum health. So, at this point, I think with this Hog Rider, we are probably going to go and bait out our opponent's Tombstone, which is not good for us, because we don't have a Log. So, how am I going to be able to break through? How am I going to deal damage? Probably not going to happen. What do we do? Tower trading in this type of matchup early on is generally my preferred avenue to explore, but obviously that's not something I can do right now. That Fire Spirit, though, it hit everything, all the Skeletons and the Baby Dragon. So overall, like, if our opponent's getting bad trades, we can still do stuff. What if we go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A and an Evolved Knight on the right-hand side and then go and shift and go in the other side? And then he's like, wait, I don't like that, because now I don't get counter push. But he's going to go Evo Knight, and then he's going to click the ability or Barbarill. Either one works. We just kill it? Nah, not happening. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Drawing cards sometimes. Let's go Hog Rider. Try to bait out something from our opponent. Go for our Little Prince afterward. If he goes in for a bad ability, that would be awesome, but it doesn't happen. Just goes in for a poison. We're trying to bait out the poisons because the poisons do cost more elixir than our Little Prince. So we are getting that marginal 1 elixir advantage. No big deal. All right, let's go Little Prince on the left-hand side. He's going to stop this and then use his Tornado. That's a smart decision on his end. That's exactly what I would have done as well. Let's go in for a Fire Spirit and go for our Little Prince ability. Then we can kill his Baby Dragon and then go for a Knight. So at all costs, we're keeping our Little Prince alive and forcing out, like, poisons. I don't know if this is going to work with a Hog Rider here. Can we kill the Baby Dragon again with Little Prince? He might not have elixir. I think he just dropped everything he's got. Oh, he's going to NATO. Dang it. Dude, the cost efficiency with the NATO is a +1 elixir trade too. You hate to see it. Oh my gosh. We just need to get like one good Evo Knight and then maybe we can win the game. We're really out here just spamming Little Princes and Evo Knights until we win. That's the method behind the madness. All right, we're going to go Skeletons here. Try to use our Evo Knight. And then log here, I think that might give us some value. I mean, with the Hog Rider hammering through, that could give us a couple shots. Yo, skeletons too? Giving us the value. All right, let's do this. Let's Fire Spirit on top of the Little Prince. He's probably not going to click the ability. Wouldn't make sense for him to do that. Okay, nice. Now we can go for a Little Prince on the right-hand side. Hog Rider's on the tower. No shot. Are we winning this game right now? That would be insane. I mean, this matchup is just straight out of hell. I want to win this badly. I'm going to go Hog Rider, and I'm going to try to cycle multiple Hog Riders. That's going to be our next successful play. 2 Hog Rider push! Get at me, bro! Your body wasn't ready! Okay, I should have logged on top of the tombstone. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a literal troll. If I logged on the tombstone, the Hog Rider went straight towards the tower. Apparently, I don't like winning games, guys. No big deal. Alright, we're going to go in for a knight here. He's going to lose his Little Prince. That's fine. We both lose our Little Princes because you poisoned me. You toxic sir. How dare you? Alright, we're going to get skeletons down here. We need to go and cycle Little Princes at the river so we can't go baby dragons. It's going to happen soon. So we need to stop his baby dragon from crossing the river, and that's how we're going to win. He's going to go poison. Yeah. Alright, what are you doing now, buddy? What's going on here? We're going to go Hog Rider other side just to force out some extra elixir. I am so scared. Stop it. Oh, that Evo Knight needs to die now. This is so bad for me. We got to go like log, skeleton, snowball, pretty much everything that I own on defense. Thank goodness. Like, he's not getting as much damage as he wants. He should be tornadoing with the baby dragon, but he's scared of the Hog Rider. We might be able to find a way to win this matchup. No way. Please, 20 seconds left. I just need to hold the door and just keep spamming elixir at the river. If I just keep spamming elixir at the river, he can't go for graveyards. He's just looking at Hog Riders 24/7, 365. And he's like, this idiot will never stop spamming me with Hog Riders. We're going to go make him go insane. And wow, 0 graveyards in the last couple seconds there. A beautiful, sublime victory for us. We're just going to watch it all count down. Boom. There it goes. Never to see that tower again. Beating Graveyard Tornado Tombstone with a Hog Rider deck with no big spell is not something that I expected. But when you play this deck well, you can outplay almost anything in the game. Or maybe it's just the overpowered cards powering through everything. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an incredible rest for your day.